In today's video, we are reviewing the legendary Nimbus from ASICS. This is the 27th iteration, which I think already says a lot. 27th iteration of a shoe means it has been successful and popular in the past. Is this version going to be as good as its predecessors? Let's find out. Hey everyone, and welcome back on the channel. My name is Alex with Meta Endurance. In today's video, we are reviewing the ASICS Nimbus 27. This shoe has been sent to us by ASICS, but they are not asking us to review this shoe. We're just doing it in a transparent and honest way, as we always do here on the channel. And without no further ado, let's go into the specs for this shoe. We're looking at 44 millimeters of stack height in the heel, which is really a big number. Daily trainers and maximized shoes are in that ballpark, but 44 is a huge number for a Nimbus. 8 millimeters drop for that 36 millimeters in the forefoot. It comes at $165, which is okay, 200 euros, which is not okay, and we'll come back to it here in a second when discussing the value for money. The weight of the shoe, I'm going to find out about it here in a second in front of your eyes. In my size US 11 EU 45, it's 329 grams, which is a big number. It's, you know, there's some heavier shoes on the market, but the game is not to be the heaviest. The game is to try and shave some weight off the running shoes out there on the market. 329 is a big number. Let's look into the upper of this shoe. We have a nice construction for this shoe with a very nice color. It's the color of the Nimbus, the heel of the Nimbus has been one of my favorites since the Nimbus 25. This is not that different. It offers a lot of comfort, a lot of plushness, very pleasant sensations for the heel, very good lockdown in the heel, and I wish the rest of the upper was that good. I feel like it's a bit too wide. It offers a bit too much volume for my needs, someone who has an average feet like myself. It is a bit too baggy, a bit too sloppy for me, and I would rather have something that is a bit more dialed in, just like the heel is on this shoe, with that very nice tab. The sensation when you are putting your foot in the shoe, the heel is just dropping nicely. It sits very well in that heel, and that's something I really appreciate. The rest of the upper, that engineered jacquard mesh, isn't bad. The material isn't bad. I'm just not super pleased by the way my feet, for that matter, interact with this upper and with the construction of the shoe. The last that was used is probably a bit too wide and a bit too high for me, which makes this shoe feel a bit sloppy on foot, and it doesn't help with the weight and the rest of the specs, the rest of the features. I think something a bit more dialed in would have made me forget about how heavy and how, you know, cumbersome in a way this shoe is, but the upper doesn't really help with that. Looking at the midsole, we have a huge slab of Flight Foam Blast Plus Eco, the Eco version of Flight Foam Blast Plus, made of at least 25% of recycled material, if I'm not mistaken. We have that gel insert that is still sitting here in the heel. It has been in that position, you know, secretly sitting, but still here. Gel Nimbus 27 is the official name. It's in the heel since version 25, and it's still the case here. I find this, you know, midsole to be kind of nothing and everything at the same time. It tries to be that daily trainer, super versatile, very comfortable, very plush. And to a certain extent it works, but I also feel like it doesn't do anything that well. It doesn't have a lot of bounce, it doesn't have a lot of cushion, it doesn't have a lot of pleasure to a certain extent when running in it. The compliance is good, but it's not out of this world. And overall, I feel like it tried to tick a lot of cases, a lot of boxes, sorry, but unfortunately it doesn't quite achieve it in the end. It is, however, a good shoe in terms of ride when it comes to easier recovery paces. I do have quite some foot slapping here in the forefoot. I do feel like this shoe could be a bit, you know, rebalanced with a lower drop number. 6 millimeters, 5 millimeters would maybe help to remove that sensation of being pushed towards the forefoot, when the forefoot is actually not that nice in terms of fits here in the upper, and when the forefoot only creates some slap and doesn't really give you back any bounce or energy return. All in all, I would say, to make it, you know, clear and as simple for you as I can, it's not a bad shoe. By far, it is not a bad shoe. There is lots of good things about it. It works. It has comfort. It doesn't depart too much from version 25 and 26, which also could be an option for you out there if you are looking for a bargain. But it also doesn't bring any excitement. It doesn't bring any crazy feeling that that I could, you know, and people could expect from the Nimbus. And that's pretty much it. $165 is an okay price, but keep in mind that you have the likes of the Nova Blast, which is actually a bit cheaper and has a bit more excitement, or the likes of the Super Blast, which is a bit more expensive, but offers so much more. 200 euros, it's too expensive. At 200 euros, you're just 20 euro away from a Super Blast, which you should take every single day compared to this shoe. At 200 euros, you're more expensive than most similar shoes on the market, and some of them are actually much better than this. So yeah, that's pretty much my assessment. Honest and, transparent as always. It has one interesting feature, which is stability, because of the width of the platform and the not super soft foam, surprisingly. It offers a lot of inherent stability. You have that guiding rails way that helps you transition from heel to toe in a very aligned fashion. So if you're looking for a stable shoe without any stability features per se, this could be a good option. Grip, wear and tear, I haven't had much issues with Nimbus shoes in the past. This looks like another good grip. I ran even in the snow with this shoe on the track. It worked well. So a hard grip is working well on the shoe, and there's nothing to be concerned about. This is it, review of the Nimbus 27. Thanks so much for being here today. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your run today, enjoy your ride, go beyond your limits, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye.